Hey guys, John V from PhoneArena here. I'm live at MWC 2014 in Barcelona, Spain. Lenovo, checking out the Lenovo S660. This is going to be a dirt cheap Android-powered smartphone when it launches. Off contract or outright price is going to be $229, so really affordable. And the specs kind of show it. So before we go to the specs, let's talk about the design here. It's pretty much typical Lenovo. They've used this design language in many of their devices. It has this almost, it appears to be metallic, but in fact it doesn't seem like metallic. It seems more like maybe a plastic, but we do notice just some flexing. The build quality is not the best here. It's still, pretty easy to grasp with one hand, but overall the design is rather bland looking compared to some other things. So the display here is a 4.7-inch QHD display. It's an IPS panel, so that's 960 by 540 pixels, and you can see it's QHD at that size should be effective enough to make out most things, especially if you're using it from a normal distance, but don't expect to see the sharpest visuals there. Viewing angles are okay, doesn't seem to distort that much, thankfully. It's worth noting that they say that this is resistant to fingerprints and scratches, but I'm assuming they're talking about the rear casing. Obviously it is, but the front panel, you could see that it just absorbs, it catches a lot of those smudges and fingerprints. So below the display, you have the Android capacitor buttons, the usual trio. Up top, you have the earpiece, and you have the front-facing camera. It's actually a 0.3, a VGA camera there. In the rear, you have a larger size 8-megapixel autofocus camera with LED flash. It looks like you have a noise cancellation microphone. Towards the bottom here, you can see the micro dots, probably for the internal speaker. The right side, you have the power button and you have the volume control, slightly raised and okay feedback. On top, you have 3.5mm headset jack, and on the left, looks like it's clean. You can see the casing come apart, so it means probably has a removable cover. And in the bottom edge, you just have the micro USB port for charging and data connectivity. So as far as the processor is concerned, it's powered by a quad-core 1.3 GHz MediaTek 6582 processor. It's running Android 4.2 Jelly Bean and has built-in it has 1 GB RAM, 8 GB of internal storage, and you can expand that via micro SD card slot. Now the software itself, it's very simplified. They eliminated the app panel. Some people like it, some people won't. Depending on how you do it. It could either look cluttered like this, or if you want a little bit more organization, probably with folders. But you still have all the features of Android. You have the personalization aspect. You're going to be able to add a lot of widgets, but it's not as intense or features-driven compared to some other custom UIs. So some people will probably like the simplicity, simple side of it. So that's a quick look at the Lenovo S660. It's also worth noting it features a 3000 milliamp hour battery. So what they say is that it's going to give you at least one solid day of normal usage. So if you want to learn more about this handset, guys, you can check out our website, PhoneArena.com. This is John V. Thanks for watching.